Kristen Jaymes Stewart, though most famous for her role as Isabella, Swan in the Twilight. Stewart was discovered by a talent agent while singing in a school play. Top 3 Sexiest Women in the World, Hollywood's top-earning actresses in 2012 by Forbes magazine. Let's we know about her unknown life history. Born April 9, 1990 in Los Angeles, California, USA. Birth name: Kristen Jaymes Stewart. Nicknames: Chris, KS2, Stew. Height: 5 feet 5 inches 1.65 meters. Details about Kristen Jaymes Stewart. Though most famous for her role as Isabella, Swan in the Twilight 2008 saga, Kristen Stewart has been a working actor since her early years in Los Angeles, California, where she was born. Her parents, Jon Stewart and Jules Stewart, both work in film and television. Her mother is Australian. The family includes 3 boys, her older brother Cameron Stewart, and 2 adopted brothers Dana and Taylor. After a talent scout caught her grade school performance in a Christmas play at the age of 8, she appeared on television in a few small roles. Her first significant role came when she was cast as Sam Jennings, in The Safety of Objects, 2001. Soon after that, she starred alongside Jodie Foster in the hit drama Panic Room, 2002, and was nominated for a Young Artist Award. Praised for her Panic Room performance, she went on to join the cast of Cold Creek Manor, 2003. As the daughter of Dennis Quaid and Sharon Stone. Though the film did not do well at the box office, she received another nomination for a Young Artist Award. After appearing in a handful of movies and a Showtime movie called Speak, 2004, Stewart was cast in the role of a teenage singer living in a commune in Sean Penn's Into the Wild, 2007. A critically acclaimed biopic, a 3rd Young Artist Award nomination resulted in a win for this role. She also appeared in Mary Stuart Masterson's The Cake Eaters, 2007, that same year. Just 17. Stewart took on the starring role in Twilight 2008, which was based on a series of the same name, written by Stephanie Meyer. The novel already had a huge following and the film opened to fans anxious to see the vampire romance brought to life. Awarded the MTV Movie Award for Best Female Performance. Stewart's turn as Bella continued in the sequels The Twilight Saga, New Moon, 2009, and The Twilight Saga, Eclipse, 2010. The final installments of the series start filming in late 2010. Despite her stratospheric launch into stardom with the Twilight films, she stayed true to her roots by working on a number of indie projects, including Adventureland, 2009, filmed prior to the Twilight series, and Welcome to the Rileys, 2010. And she took on the daunting task of playing hard rocker Joan Jett in Floria Sigismondi's The Runaways, 2010, alongside Dakota Fanning. Stewart received bardets for her acting and musical performances, and later won the 2010 BAFTA Rising Star Award, and Best Actress at the Milan International Film Festival for Welcome to the Rileys, 2010. Stewart starred in several other movies filmed between the Twilight Saga installments, including the one summer box office hit, Snow White and the Huntsman, 2012. and The Cannes Selection on the Road, 2012. A few of Stewart's following projects are Sundance Drama Camp Tenray, 2014, Cannes Selection Clouds of Sils Maria, 2014, for which she won a César Award, and the Lionsgate distributed action comedy, American Ultra, 2015, starring the Adventureland, 2009, duo. Stewart continues to live in Los Angeles, California. Often plays characters who are deeply troubled or have suffered an emotional trauma. Has an older brother, Cameron Stewart, who works as a grip in television and film, and two adopted brothers named Dana and Taylor. Her parents' home where she grew up is in Woodland Hills area of Los Angeles. Kristen owns homes in Malibu and Los Feliz areas of Los Angeles where she splits her time when she is not on location filming. Her father is Jon Stewart, a television producer who works at Fox TV and co-produced On Air with Ryan Seacrest, 2004. Since 2010, he has been working with George Lopez at Lopez Tonight, 2009, on TBS TV. Due to his job, he is often present for his daughter's television appearances. Born in Los Angeles and then spent some of her early years in Colorado and Pennsylvania before moving back to Los Angeles with her family when she was 8 years old. Stewart's favorite song by Joan Jett is "Love is Pain." She portrayed Jett in her film The Runaways 2010. Ranked number 17 on Entertainment Weekly's 30 Under 30, The Actress List, 2008. Had to wear brown contact lenses for Twilight, 2008, because she has naturally green eyes while Bella's eyes are supposed to be brown. Stewart wore the brown-colored contacts in the first 4 of the Twilight films. In the 5th and final film, Stewart wore red contacts when she was a newborn vampire and amber color contacts as she matures towards the ending of the film. 4 times nominated, 3 consecutive years, 2003-2005, and in 2008 for the Young Artist Award. Named the Movie Fanatics Hottest Young Actress, 2008. Has 3 dogs, Bear, Bernie and Cole. Also has a cat named Max, Jella. Ranked 9 on Movie Phone's The 25 Hottest Actors Under 25, 2008. At age 8, Stewart was discovered by a talent agent while singing in a school play. Although Stewart has since become an actress and not a singer, she has performed her own vocals in 2 films, Into the Wild, 2007, and The Runaways, 2010. Her mother is Australian. Mother is Jules Stewart, a script supervisor who is directing her first film, K11, 2012. Was introduced to Vegemite, an Australian spread, by her Sydney-born mother and names Noosa Heads, a Queensland resort town, as one of her favourite places on the planet. Her Australian heritage also inspired the name of her dog, a border collie named Oz. Attended St. Martin of Tours in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Replaced Hayden Panettiere as Sarah Altman in Panic Room, 2002, just before shooting began. After the release of the Twilight Saga, New Moon, 2009. Kristen Stewart was called for jury duty in Los Angeles and was accepted to a jury for a case in which the defendant was accused of soliciting sex from an undercover police officer posing as a prostitute. The case proceedings took 3 days and ended with a jury finding the defendant not guilty. Ranked 1 on the list of her income between May 2011 and May 2012 was estimated to be $34.5 million. Was named Starnet of the Year by High Times magazine in 2010, for her performance in Adventureland, 2009. Ranked 3 in FHM Online, Sexiest Women in the World, 2010. Her favorite horror movie is The Shining, 1980. Was named Forbes magazine's 5th highest paid celebrity couple in 2011 with boyfriend, Robert Pattinson. Landed her first American Vogue cover in January 2011. She also appeared in a photo shoot for Vogue Italia in 2011. Prior to filming The Runaways 2010, she worked closely with Joan Jett to perfect her mannerisms, stage presence, vocal tone, attitude and musical skill. Jett later praised Stewart for her dedication and overall performance, stating the portrayal made her proud. Has played guitar for her role as Joan Jett in The Runaways 2010. She also recorded her own vocal tracks for 6 songs used in the film and its corresponding soundtrack. while filming an attack scene in Snow White and the Huntsman, 2012. She pulled a ligament in her right hand, causing production to temporarily shut down. She also sustained a foot injury while on set. On November 3, 2011, Stewart and her Twilight co-stars Robert Pattinson and Taylor Lautner imprinted their handprints and footprints into cement in front of the famous Chinese theater in Hollywood, California. Stewart wore black and white checkered Vans skate shoes for her footprints and later gave them to the theater to keep as a souvenir. Welcome to the Rileys, 2010, was the first movie Stewart filmed by herself as a legal adult. She felt being alone for the first time added to her role as a 16-year-old runaway living alone in New Orleans. Attended A.E. Wright Middle School in Calabasas, California until 8th grade. Stewart was homeschooled for grades 9 to 12 due to her busy schedule. At age 19, she received her high school diploma while filming the Twilight Saga, Eclipse, 2010. Her favorite vampire film is The Lost Boys, 1987. Has appeared alongside Melissa Leo twice, The Cake Eaters, 2007, and Welcome to the Rileys, 2010. Has appeared with Elizabeth Perkins twice. Speak, 2004, and Fierce People, 2005. In both films, Perkins played Stewart's mother. Gave her Zathura, a space adventure, 2005 co-star Josh Hutcherson, a turtle for his 13th birthday. Celebrated her 19th birthday while filming the Twilight Saga, New Moon, 2009, in British Columbia, specifically while shooting Bella Swan's 18th birthday scene. In preparation for her role as a runaway stripper prostitute in Welcome to the Rileys, 2010, Stewart learned how to pole dance, deprived herself of sleep, chain-smoked and ate mostly junk food. As a result, her body and legs were covered with bruises, her skin was blemished and she constantly looked tired. Ranked number 27 on Ask Men's Top 99 Most Desirable Women of 2012 list. Stewart is the face of two Balenciaga fragrances as well as the 2014 Pre-Fall Chanel fashion line. Did most of her own stunts for her role as Snow White in Snow White and the Huntsman, 2012. Stewart agreed to a salary less than $200,000 so she could be part of On the Road, 2012, after the film's budget was drastically cut. Stewart remained committed to the role of Mary Lou out of her love for the original novel by Jack Kerouac. Personal quotes, "I don't want to make movies for kids. And I don't want to make movies for adults either. Acting is such a personal thing, which is weird because at the same time it's not." Subscribe for next episode.